Once you hear that sound, you must never open your eyes. Koi, koi, koi. It starts soft, like a shoe tapping the floor. Then louder. Then closer. Until it stops right beside your bed. That night, it was Ijeoma, the new student, who heard it first. She was still laughing at the stories the seniors told her. She said, "Ghosts don't wear heels." But that night, the hostel proved her wrong. At exactly 12:37 a.m., the hallway light flickered. Then came the sound, slow, sharp, echoing through the corridor. Koi, koi, koi. She peeked through the small space between the bunks, and froze. A red high heel glided past the door, then stopped. The air felt heavy, cold, strange. But before that night, before the ghost, there was Mrs. Koye. Everyone in Queensfield knew her. The beautiful teacher with red lipstick, perfect hair, and high heels that clicked with pride. She was always dressed like she was going to a fashion show. But her beauty didn't bring comfort. It brought fear. When Madame Koi Koi walked into class, no one dared to breathe. Her eyes could slice through your soul. Her cane was long, polished, and always ready. If your uniform was rumpled, she flogged you. If your handwriting was rough, she flogged you. If you yawned during her lesson, she flogged you twice. Stand up, she would shout. You think life is soft? You will learn. One afternoon, a student named Kyoma came late to class. She tried to explain that she had been washing plates in the dining hall. But Madame Koi Koi didn't care. She dragged Kyoma by the ear to the front of the class. Lie down, she ordered. The whole class went silent. The cane rose and fell. Once. Twice. Thrice. Kyoma screamed until her voice cracked. Tears fell, but Madame Koi Koi didn't stop. When she finally dropped the cane, she smiled. A cold, satisfied smile that no one could forget. That night, the hostel was silent. But the girls were angry. Whispers spread. Plans began. And during the next heavy rain, when the thunder covered the noise, they made their move. By morning, Madame Koi Koi was gone. The school said she traveled. But the students knew better. Now, at midnight, her heels still echo through the corridor. Koi, koi, koi. Some say she's looking for the girls who took her life. Some say she's still doing roll call, making sure no one sleeps during her lesson. But since that night, Ijeoma hasn't spoken a word. She just sits by her locker, brushing her hair, and humming that same song Madame Koi Koi used to sing in class. Last night, someone swore they saw her reflection change in the mirror. 2 faces, 1 body. And just before the lights went out, they heard the sound again. Koi, koi, koi. Then silence. That night, the rain was angry. Wind pushed the doors open and slammed them again. The school compound was dark. Everyone could hear it, koi, koi, koi. Ijeoma sat up on her bed. Her hands were shaking. She could hear the heels getting closer. But everyone else was asleep. She turned to the mirror beside her bed. And what she saw made her heart stop. In the mirror, a woman stood behind her, wearing a red gown, with red heels. Madame Koi Koi. Her face was calm, beautiful, and cold. Her afro hair was shining even in the dark. She smiled and said, "Did you miss me?" Ijeoma screamed, but no sound came out. The light started to flicker. The rain hit harder. Then, Madame Koi Koi stepped out of the mirror, slowly. Her heels touched the floor. Koi, koi, koi. The other girls woke up and screamed. But the door locked itself. The red light filled the room. Madame Koi Koi's eyes turned bright gold. "You thought I was gone," she whispered. "You can't kill a name that people still fear." The girls cried. Beds moved. Mirrors cracked. Everything shook. By morning, the rain stopped. The hostel was quiet. Only Ijeoma was sitting on her bed, brushing her hair gently. She was smiling, just like Madame Koi Koi. Now, they say if you pass that school at night, and you hear koi, 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 don't look back. Because if you do, you might see her smiling behind you. Before you sleep tonight, make sure the footsteps you hear are really human. It was past midnight. The rain was falling hard on the roof of Queen's College. Everyone was asleep except for one girl, Amora. She heard it again. That slow sound. Koi, koi, koi. Her heart jumped. She pulled her blanket up. But the sound came closer. Through the corridor. Past the dorm. Koi, koi, koi. The sound of high heels on the wet floor. Someone was walking, slowly, gently, like she owned the night. The next morning, everyone was talking. One of the junior students, Favor, didn't wake up. Her bed was empty. Only one red shoe was found near the bathroom. The principal shouted, "No one goes near that block again." But students whispered, "Madam Koi Koi is angry again." That evening, a new teacher arrived. Her name was Miss Ada. She smiled and said, "I'm not afraid of old stories." She didn't know she was sleeping in Madam Koi Koi's old room. At night, the light started to flicker. The window opened by itself. Cold air filled the room. Then, Koi, Koi, Koi. Miss Ada slowly turned around. A woman stood by the door. Tall. Beautiful. Wearing a red dress and red heels. Her smile looked kind until you saw her eyes. Blood red. Cold. Watching. "Do you punish the innocent too?" the voice asked. Miss Ada screamed. The light went off. Silence. By morning, her bed was empty. Only red footprints led to the wall. And stopped halfway like she vanished. Now, every night when it rains, students hear the same sound. Some say she walks with a cane. Others say she smiles behind you when you look in the mirror. And if you ever visit that school, don't walk alone at night. Because when you hear, "Koi, koi, koi," don't look back. You might see her smiling at you.